DMK MLA's aide has been arrested for sexual assault in Tamil Nadu is what we are learning. The MLA's PA forcefully sodomized a boy who was differently abled, a disabled boy. DMK MLA's aide and man sexually assaulted a boy in Tamil Nadu. The picture of, in fact, the accused here on his screens at this point in time. The Neta's aide forcefully sodomized a specially abled boy is the information that we have with us at this point in time. This is a shocking development, Anaga. Getting in those details at this point in time. This is the personal assistant of a sitting MLA. Talk to us about what action has been taken and what is the MLA in question is saying.
In fact, at the moment, both of them, that is the MLA's personal assistant Aide, as well as one Mr. Aslam Ali who runs a fancy store. Both of them, in fact, the Aslam Ali, the one who runs a fancy store, also has links with the DMK. So both of these accused who have critical links with the DMK party have been remanded under police custody until 22nd of August. When we spoke to the Krishnagiri police, they flatly refused AIDMK claims that a town inspector, Mr. Venkatesh Prabhu, tried to coerce the poor victim to withdraw the complaint. The police sources say that none of these allegations by the ADMK are true. The police department has been prompt and swift in arresting this particular duo, Adiyaman and Aslam Ali, both of them who have DMK links. The former one, Adiyam Ali, is a very close personal assistant to the sitting DMK MLA from Bargur region. In fact, there are visuals of him feeding cake to the MLA, standing next to him, in fact, very clearly telling you as to how close he is to this particular MLA. The police sources have sufficiently assured us that come what may, just because they have ties with the DMK, we're not going to let them go scot-free. They have been given police custody till August 22nd. The probe is underway. Coming to what exactly happened, it was on 28th when this particular boy, the 20-year-old boy with special needs, he was near the Krishnagiri toll gate. That was when these two duo, they came, they threatened him, took him to a place behind the bushes is what we hear, and then they have sexually assaulted this particular helpless chap who's only 20 years old with special needs. The police have assured that the investigation is underway, and if indeed proven guilty, sufficient action will be taken against this particular duo is what the police are saying.
Shocking story there. Anaga, be with us. We're reporting this story from, in fact, Tamil Nadu in Krishnagiri, where DMK MLA personal assistant and another man with DMK links has now been arrested in the case of a sexual assault of a 20-year-old disabled boy. In fact, the personal assistant who goes by the name of Adiyaman is in fact the assistant to Bargur DMK MLA. Asal Ali, who runs a fancy store, has links with DMK. This is in fact a case involving unnatural forceful sex with a 20-year-old disabled boy near Krishnagiri toll gate. Incident is about 10 days old. Police have indicated that the duo weren't drunk at the time of the assault. It's happened at a perfectly fine state of mind. AIADMK leaders also have said that a Krishnagiri town inspector here. Right, we're getting in details of what has now been said by the AIADMK as well. That a Krishnagiri town inspector got involved in the car panchayat and tried to pressure the victim also to withdraw this complaint. That's a political charge that is now being made. In fact, when we spoke to Krishnagiri police sources, they've indicated that this is untrue and said that immediately an FIR was registered under the Disability Act against the duo, and both are in the police custody. Anuga continues to be with us with the very latest on that. These are allegations also flying thick and fast. Anuga, that the police were reluctant to register a case. They say otherwise. The duo have now been arrested. The AIDMK is also building pressure here on the DMK. Talk to us about the victim's family, whether they have said anything at all.
Well, in fact, the victim has spoken about this case. The victim has himself come out and alleged that this particular accused, Aslam Ali, along with another DMK functionary, Mr. Sharif, both of these people have tried and coerced him into withdrawing this complaint. In fact, when he did that, when he forcefully was made to do it, this particular DMK functionary also offered 10,000 rupees in hard cash and put it inside his pocket. And then they sent him to the police station in order to withdraw his complaint, is what this particular victim is saying. In fact, he has also gone on to said, that after he did this particular thing, he felt so guilty that he was under mental agony for about 7 to 8 days, that he even contemplated ending his own life. That's the extent that this particular boy with special needs has been driven into. And after this mental agony, he has come out, he has reached out to other political leaders. That was when the ADMK says that they have lent their support in order to bring this particular boy justice. In fact, the police are flatly refusing the claim that there was a delay in registering FIR. The police are saying that as soon as we got to know that this particular incident has happened, we've immediately got into action and registered the FIR. They're also denying AIDMK charges that there was a particular Krishnagiri town sub-inspector, Mr. Venkatesh Prabhu, who was involved in this particular, withdrawing of case by means of coercion. They are refusing all these charges by saying that every single police official in Krishnagiri town have been swift in taking action against the duo, Mr. Adiyaman and Mr. Aslam Ali, and taking them into police custody. So it's until August 22nd that they will be under police custody. Today is August 10th. They have 12 more days to go to investigate the case. The police are saying that all the CCTV visuals have been accessed, and we will probe into what exactly happened. What was the kind of assault that this particular boy with special needs had to undergo? Because he is outrightly, the boy is saying that he even contemplated ending his own life only because all these DMK functionaries tried to coerce him into withdrawing this complaint. So all these matters will be probed into by the Krishnagiri town, by the Krishnagiri town police. They are saying that if indeed, proven that these particular duo who belong to DMK party have been involved in this matter, then no preferential treatment will be given to them.
Coming back to you, Anaga, Keshav. In fact, Vinod Selvam of the BJP is with us. Vinod Selvam, thank you for your time. This is a horrific case we're reporting on. A young boy has been sexually assaulted. He was a differently able child. What we understand is that right now the duo, of course, associated with the DMK, he's the MLA, is Aide, the PA of the MLA from the DMK, has now been arrested.
It is rather unfortunate that such incidents in Tamil Nadu have been happening unabated, and there seems to be no stop to such incidents happening. Firstly, we have come to know that the crimes against women, especially girl children, has risen by about 55% from 2023 to 2024. So ever since the DMK came to power, exploitation sexually has been increasing manifold times, and no one is being spared. From 6-year-old girls to 8-year-old women have been going through this very badly. And in most cases, if you see, the involvement of DMK seems to be there as in the hand of the DMK. Allegiance to the party seems to be very high amongst these perpetrators. Even in the Krishnagiri case, which is a physically challenged person getting sexually assaulted, the complaint has been filed after a large cry from the people and a showdown in the media. Only after that, and case is being filed. But what is very important is these animals should be charge-sheeted immediately, not just, put behind bars for 14 days and come out on bail. That doesn't work like that. Only when they get charge-sheeted will we be able to understand if the police are actually serious about such offences. And these incidents can be curtailed only if the fear of law is being taught to these monsters.
Okay.
So I really urge the government to charge-sheet these people and teach them the lesson of law.
There are allegations also that the police was dilly-dallying a little before registering a case. That's also an allegation that has been made by the AIDMK right here.
Absolutely. It's only after a large public cry that the police have come forward, and all these statements being made right now are just an eyewash to cover up the time delay which has happened. Also, putting them behind bar and giving them king treatment is not something which we expect of the police. So this should be taken as a very serious offense. And as I already mentioned, the fear of law is something which has been lacking in the state of Tamil Nadu ever since the DMK came to power. Having a DMK flag in the car gives people a license to do crimes and it goes unchecked. So all this should be put to an end. For that, somewhere the fear of law should be taught to these people, and I really hope that these monsters serve what they deserve.
All right, I'm going to invite, thank you for joining in. There you heard there from the Bharatiya Janata Party, Vinod P. Selvam of the BJP, talking about the fact that it does appear as if the hand of the DMK is on of these accused. This is an accused in the sexual assault sodomy case of a 20-year-old boy. This is a horrific story we're reporting on from Tamil Nadu, where a young boy has been subject to sexual assault. AIDMK's Kovai Satyam is also now joining us. Kovai Satyam, what is your party's take on this entire incident? Of course, the accused here have right now been arrested. I understand that they're going to be in custody up until the 20th of this month. But the fact is that a young boy has been, brutally sodomized, and that too, we hear a differently able boy. We'll go back to Kovai Satyam in a moment from now. Apologize for that. But the DMK MLA's personal assistant has sexually assaulted a young boy in the state of Tamil Nadu. That's the story we are getting for our viewers at this hour. The picture of the accused here on your screens at this point in time. This is in fact an MLA from Tamil Nadu, and his secretary was behind this sexual assault.